Welcome back. Well, are you looking for a way to deal with the age-old problem of dust in the litter box? Very unhealthy. Well, if you've been concerned about that, look no further. I'm here with Dr. Mark Rudman, and Doctor, you really have the solution. We're very impressed with this because it is a problem, and it's a very unhealthy problem.
It is.
Tell us about your product.
Sure. Bill, I'm a veterinarian. I have 37 years of experience helping to care for cats and dogs. And I have 6 cats of my own at home. So you can imagine I scoop a lot of litter boxes. And scoopable litter, I think, is the best litter box filler to be using for cats these days. For a variety of reasons, I think it's the best litter box filler to use. 70% of the litter that's sold in this country is actually scoopable litter. It has lots of advantages, but it has one disadvantage that I don't like, and that, as you mentioned, Bill, is the unhealthy, irritating, and annoying dust that's created during the scooping process. So what I did was, about 4 years ago, I spoke to a friend of mine, Mel. Mel is a very innovative guy. He's a scientist. He has many patents to his credit, and we discussed this issue. We said, you know, there must be a better way to control this problem. So we combined our knowledge. We formed a company called Veterinarian's Choice, and here we are 4 years later with what we feel is really the solution to, as you mentioned, the unhealthy problem of the irritating dust created during the scooping process.
Well, Mark, I really have to agree with you, and the solution's fairly simple, but you really haven't left out anything. There are many steps and different elements to your product. Tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. Well, Bill, if any of you have ever opened a bag of cat litter, poured it into a litter box, a cloud of dust comes up into your face. That same dust that you poured into the box remains in the litter. And when you take a traditional scooper and scoop that litter, that dust comes up into your face. It irritates your eyes. It gets into your nose. You can taste the litter in your mouth. It gets onto your clothes, okay? Any area in the room surrounding where you're doing the litter, the scooping, that litter is all over that area. It's terrible. It's a horrible problem.
Well, Dr. Rutman, this is an ideal solution. Can you tell us how it works?
Sure. It's really very easy to work. As you scoop with the BreatheFree, the clumps come to rest on the litter sifting panel. And by the way, this panel can be removed for easy cleaning. Using the unique scoop and till technique, there's really no need to shake the scooper. That's a really very important point. The clean litter is eased back into the box through the relatively small D-shaped opening at the back of the scooper, after it's been diverted down onto the solid litter chute floor. During the scooping process, the see-through dust-catching hood deflects the dust downward. The sharp but safe front scraper allows for the clean removal of the litter, reducing the potential for the bacteria to develop in the box. And the finger-friendly rubberized handle provides for comfortable gripping when you're doing the scooping.
Well, Mark, it looks very easy to use, but why is it so effective?
Bill, first let me tell you what causes dust, okay? There are 2 factors that govern the amount of dust generated during the scooping process. One is the imprint of the litter that falls into the pan, and one is the distance the litter has to fall from the scooper. Both of those contribute to the amount of dust that's produced.
And you really have control over that.
We do. Bill, as you can see from this graphic, with the traditional scoopers, the clean litter flows directly back into the box, creating a relatively large area of falling litter, or a large imprint. This produces a significant amount of dust. With the BreatheFree, the clean litter flows out of the relatively small D-shaped opening at the back of the scooper, creating a relatively small area of falling litter, thus less dust. Bill, the second factor governing dust production is the distance that the litter has to fall. With the BreatheFree's unique angular design, when the back of the scooper is tilted down using the scoop and tilt technique, the opening of the BreatheFree scooper becomes very close to the surface of the litter box. And this dramatically reduces the distance that the litter has to fall, again reducing the dust.
So Mark, I can understand this is effective. How effective is it?
Bill, it's very effective. Let me show you this graph. An independent lab measured the airborne dust created during the scooping process with 2 traditional scoopers versus the BreatheFree. And the results show that up to 98% of less dust is produced with the BreatheFree as compared to the other scoopers.
The message for the 38 million cat owners that we have out there?
The message, Bill, is that finally we found a way to clean a litter box that's healthy. It reduces or almost eliminates the irritating and annoying dust created during the scooping process. We believe that scooping cat litter will never be the same.
Well, I have to agree, and I'm very excited about this product. as are most of our viewers out there. Right now, I know you have all their attention. What's the best way for them to learn more about your system?
Go to our website, www.breathefreescooper.com.
Easy enough. Well, Mark, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you.